Right now, where we are as far as internet and technology, right now it's learning us. The phones you carry are going to be the limbs of the AIs of the future, the robots of the future. Internet is also learning us. These databases that they use to be able to accumulate all the information on you is being stored and will be utilized for all the other technology that will be developed as well. We are utilizing internet at the purpose right now. Yes, it serves for us to be able to connect, but how are we connecting? We're connecting by liking each other's pictures. We're connecting by saying, oh, how hot you are. I love your pictures. Oh, were you there last night? How cool. Heart, 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 smiley face, right? Instead of realizing that we can utilize the internet and technology as a social exchange. We use it at times when we want to bring about world issues and share them, but we're not sharing the way to evolve. We're sharing the way to be angry. We're sharing the way to be disappointed. We're sharing how to laugh at comedy things that people send each other back and forth. And we're sharing the news. But what we need to do is use the platform that we have to, one, look at what we're liking. So we learn more about who we are. We haven't interfaced in that way yet. We haven't created an algorithm that actually reports back to us our personality based on how we're actually using the technology, which is something I'm working on right now. The other thing that we haven't formulated is the understanding of what we're communicating out into the world and how is it affecting? Are we creating more love by our form of communication with our platform for our level of exchange of ideas and thought? Or are we exchanging fear back and forth and sharing the poison? So right now, when I turn on Facebook and I look at internet exchange, I see a lot of people drinking poison and sharing it with everyone else, and so I see a bunch of people in a cesspool of poison. Right? So what I do is I remove myself from that energy and I create my own platform of energy where my purpose of using the internet or using these social media sites and so forth is to draw forth awareness and bring messages to empower people to see their light so they will start to share that as a platform. And this is where I would like to see internet actually to grow. It's one thing to say, yes, there's a bomb that took place in Paris. Okay, fine. Now, what can we do with the internet now that we know this? What can we do to support that situation in the most highest way? Let's have some of the great thinkers come forth and start sharing with us, and let's have a platform for communication instead of a platform for I can't believe that happened, boo-hoo, oh my God, and like the sad faces go up on the screen 1,000 times. This is not it's becoming more narcissistic than it is becoming preventative and helpful for the greater whole of the populace, right? And I think that a lot of that is based because we are in the age of narcissism. We are moving out of the Maya that we've created for ourselves, and we have to see what our attention has been focused on. And we can basically look around and you can see that we have become a species that is set up on needing to be liked, needing to be loved, needing to have a voice, needing to be acknowledged. The thing is, we need to realize that we already are acknowledged and we have a voice. Now speak and say something that the people need to hear. Like a picture, why do you like that picture? Be aware of those things. Communicate to someone, what are you sharing them? Poison? Or are you sharing them empowerment, words of encouragement, things that lift them out of their spirit so they're not being so inundated by this negativity that they literally want to kill themselves when they go to bed at night? You see, we have to use technology in a greater way. So the way that I would give advice to someone who is feeling like they don't have an outlet or a pathway in which to be able to recognize this power in this life is that they're curious about it, but they don't know where to go, what to put themselves into. And they are having these feelings of like, yeah, I'm overloaded. I want to take my life because I don't want to be on planet Earth anymore. And what I would say to them is to take that energy that they feel about this anguish, this despair, this uncomfortableness, and use it and bring it into something that they're passionate about. It could be dance, it could be music, Could be, I want to be a DJ. Here's my chance. Let me start working on the turntables with that energy. I want to paint a picture. Throw some paint on the canvas when you're feeling that energy. Look for people who you value, who have similar thoughts to you, and start getting involved with that energy. You know, some of the greatest leaders we've had on earth, from people like Michelangelo, Martin Luther King, Mother Mary, Mandela, Kennedy. I mean, the list goes on and on. The people who have touched the lives of people, Mahatma Gandhi. I mean, the list goes on. We have to recognize that their anger is what gave them their ability to go forth and bring forth this message. They took the frustrations. When Gandhi was thrown from the train and beaten, that is when he was a lawyer traveling to London with a respectable aristocratic family. He saw the pain, he saw the suffering, but he did nothing about it. It was only when he experienced the pain in himself, the pain was used as a principle for him to be angry. The anger turned into purpose, you see? And a lot of times people turn anger into feeling overwhelmed, and we have to shift our perspective and utilize it as fuel. Utilize the fuel for something that we feel passionate about. It could be just passionate about educating someone on how to love greater, you know, creating a platform for that. It could be passionate about the fact that you just want to be greater with your kids. Or perhaps you want to just be more understanding with your friends. You want to be more water under the bridge. It's not a big deal. We make mistakes and we're not on our planet of perfection. Let's just be easy with each other. However it comes through, there's 1,000 billion ways in which to charge that energy and bring that to something that actually brings greater purpose for humanity. So it's about redirecting. I call it the ninja move. You know, the energy's coming like this, and you're like, and you move it to a different way, a different direction. Well, the thing is, in knowing who you are, right? Like you said, a lot of people don't know who they are. The thing is, they do know who they are. It's that you were put into a system with false technology that made you believe that you only know who you are based on what someone else tells you. Because you go into a school system, an institution that isn't built for your true enhancement. It's built to segregate you into a vetting system of who actually follows the rules and who doesn't. The one who follows the rules gets good grades and gets promoted to the next level of following the rules. And then you become promoted next follow the rules, and now you can go out in the world in the working force and make money for all these companies that put the school system in pace for the school system that you were in to create these tests that you took to make sure that you will be an abiding slave. And the ones who don't follow the rules are considered outcasts, losers, dropouts, failures, insignificant to society. And this is incorrect thinking. The core energy, or the dynamic core that is necessary for the human functioning process, is in recognizing that you already know what it is that you want to do, but you have created these hooks and lines to other people that you are seeking to make sure that you don't make a mistake, or that you are being crazy for doing something, such as perhaps you played piano when you were a little kid and you didn't have enough background of love. People didn't give you enough acknowledgement to say, keep going, I believe in you, and you give it up. Then you get older and you're like, I should play piano again, but I'm so young. I was so young then and I'm old now. I can't do it. That behavior of making a statement to yourself such as that is what's limiting you from knowing yourself. So the first key to knowing yourself is stop talking yourself out of it. The second key is to do things for the adventure, not for the reward. Do it for the excitement, the joy. Do it because it's a new adventure. It's a new journey. Forget about the reward. Like I tell kids, don't play baseball because you're going to get the trophy. Play baseball because it's fun having fun with your friends. The trophy will come if that's what it's meant to be. That's not why you're here. The one who actually enjoys their life and has fun with it is the one who actually prospers the most. And the one who doesn't ends up working really hard and they believe they have to keep working hard. I know billionaires and millionaires who are still working hard and they have so much money in the bank, but they think that if they stop, it's all going to go away because they're living in a perpetual fear that the knife is behind their back and that if they make one false move that they believe, all of it's going to go away. It's because they've been programmed to believe that their worth is only as good as they work, or their worth is only as good as you do things for people, or your worth is only as good as you people please people. You see? Incorrect thinking, wrong technology. Your worth is your worth. And your worth is here right now. And all it's asking is for you to put your consciousness on it. And know, right in this moment, I'm amazing. I am sickalicious, amazing, fantastic human being. And I don't owe anyone anything, and no one owes me anything. My parents don't owe me anything just because they brought me in this world. If they give me something, great, I'm thankful and I'm honored, but they don't owe me anything. My friends don't owe me anything. I don't owe anyone anything. I'm a free bird. And so because of that, I get to decide if I want to go and learn guitar, or if I want to dance flamenco, or if I want to go sit under a tree, and if I want to make money, or if I don't want to make money. But I can do any of these things, and all things will work out for me as long as I stay in my truth, in my heart of authenticity. And what is authenticity? It means that if you're sitting at an office and you're looking at the clock, that's not your job. If you're in a relationship and you're wondering if that person loves you, that's not your relationship. If you are in a relationship with friends and you're talking with friends and you're not enjoying yourself, those aren't your friends. Authenticity is so simple, but human beings believe that they're smart and intelligent and should get rewards by thinking so much that they think themselves out of common sense. And this is the big flaw of society, is that human beings will think and think and think and think and think and think and think, not even realizing that the very fact that they're thinking is actually taking away from common sense. Everything in spirituality is simplistic. When it becomes too much, we shamans, we step back and we go, that sounds a little crazy. Too much information there. Everything is simplistic. It's not calculus. It's not trigonometry. It is simplistic that a 5-year-old can understand. So you know exactly what it is. The thing is, you're trying to think so much. You're trying to be like, I don't know. Because you're putting pressure and you're judging yourself instead of just sitting back and going, what do I want to do? I want to do gardening right now. Okay, let's go do gardening. I want to write a book. Okay, let's go write a book. Okay. But no thoughts that come in your head that says, well, how are you going to make it? How are you going to pay your bills? That's all the matrix. You see, we are the ones punishing ourselves. We are the ones creating our own roadblocks. We are the ones generating our own fear. We are the ones polluting our own air. We are the ones doing all of these things. It has nothing to do with creation. God's got a bad rap. It's not fair. It's not cool. And the truth of the matter is that in order for us to get back to our truth, we have to simplify things. Having a house full of stuff that you bought, is it simplifying things? Because your brain can't function on all the energy that you now created, right? So we have to simplify everything in our lives. If you are thinking too much, does this person love me and this and that and the other, you're not simplifying things. You don't know they love you, then you need to look at that. You see, so you know what you want to do, but the only thing that gets in your way is when the matrix voices come in, when they send a transmission to you and you think it's your own voice talking to you, and it's like, you need to finish your work. You can't go to the beach right now. Okay, yeah, you're right. I need to finish my work. Boom, you're in the matrix. To get out of the matrix is, yeah, well, you know what? Nice try, guys. And then you head over to the beach. And then what happens? Something magical happens. We call these shamanic keys. A key is waiting for you at the beach, and that key opens a door to a new evolution.